If we don't believe in our individual power and our ability to inspire others or our ability to believe in ourselves, then we're never going to get where we need to go. My name is Chloe Sophia Maxmin. I'm 21 years old. I am currently a co-coordinator of Divest Harvard. My love for my home is the reason why I'm an activist. I grew up on a farm in rural Maine, and I've just been in nature my entire life. When I got to high school, I wanted to fight climate change, and we initially did that through a variety of small projects. And through my experiences, I came to realize this idea of First Here Then Everywhere. First Here Then Everywhere started as an idea to spread the message of youth empowerment. It turned into a website, and I feature a different youth-led environmental initiative each month. My initial focus on investment as a tactic arose 2 summers ago. I was working in Maine on the Tar Sands Free Northeast campaign, and there's a proposal to reverse the flow of a pipeline and bring tar sands from Canada to Maine. I was about to go to Harvard, and it was at the same time that Bill McKibben's article came out that kind of alluded to divestment becoming a national movement. And we said, we're going to start this at Harvard. We put out the word, we had 10 people in a room. At the end of 3 months, we had thousands of students in support of divestment, and we were featured on the front page of the New York Times. Divest Harvard is a student-run campaign aimed at getting Harvard to divest its endowment from the top 200 publicly traded fossil fuel companies. Harvard's endowment is $30.7 billion, which makes it the largest nonprofit with the exception of the Vatican. And most of the money goes towards funding this university, and we support that. However, Harvard does not invest its money in a socially responsible way that matches the intellectual and moral values of the university. We invest in some pretty horrible companies like Vail, which is a coal mining company that was named the most evil company in the world for human rights and environmental abuses. And so what we're asking is for Harvard to take a look at its endowment with respect to fossil fuel companies, because climate change is such an extreme issue, and these companies are primarily responsible for the accelerating global warming that we see today. So Divest Harvard has only been active for a year. We launched in fall 2012, and the first goal that we had was to pass a referendum on campus in support of fossil fuel divestment. So we started organizing, we postered, we wrote op-eds in the school newspaper, we talked to classes. We had 55% of the student body turn out to vote, and 72% of those students supported divestment. We are focusing on building what we call our coalition of responsibility, having students, faculty, staff, alumni, everyone coming together calling on Harvard to divest. Because the university will do this when they feel like everyone wants it. That's what organizing is all about. It's about reaching out to people, about having conversations, and about building this movement on campus. Our numbers are growing, and so is the pressure on the administration. There are forces that are threatening my home, that are threatening people's lifestyles, that are threatening people's cultures all over the world. And these forces cannot continue to go unanswered.
Well, when you start engaging in a social movement, it's very easy for people to say, that's never going to change. Chloe is reminding people that these steps matter.
My goal is to build a broad and inclusive climate movement. Climate change is the only issue in the history of humanity that has touched every single person on this planet and will touch every single person. And so the strategies that we use to create a movement have to be unique. No matter who you are, where you're from, how many people you're with, how small your town is, you can make a difference and inspire others to do the same.